Hello, my name is Blake. Welcome to my demonstration of my submission for the Module 18 challenge on NoSQL. I have built the backend for a social network API, and we're now going to watch me. Well, I've already seeded a Mongo database with Mongoose ODMs, but we'll continue to play around with that. So first off, let's fire this server up. We have a couple options here. We can do the classic just full-on node, and mine is index.js. That will work. Alternatively, we can go ahead and just run npm start. That will also get it done for you. And if you have NodeMon installed, you can also do that. It's certainly what I was using while I was building and debugging this thing. But all right, let's move on to the main course, Insomnia. So I have, as I already alluded to, preceded some of this, of course. So we do have some users that we can get. Look at that, there they are. We've got test user 1, who's posted some thoughts, has a bunch of friends. But what were test user 1's thoughts, and who are test user 1's friends? Let's take a peek a little closer, just getting that guy. So here we are. Test user 1 has posted the thought, I have thoughts, invigorating stuff. And here's my platform to share them with the world. Test user 1 certainly seems like a fascinating person, and they are quote unquote friends with test user 2, First Swag Kazakage, and Miss Person. Very popular. All right, so let's go ahead and create a new user to throw into this thing, whatever. Gibberish is our username. We do have an email validator set up. So if it doesn't follow the correct format of an email, this should not work. So let's go ahead and fail to submit a new user before we submit one. So more gibberish, that'll get it done. Oh no, didn't create new user. But all that is simply following an email format. It will work, even though this is, well, I was going to say clearly not an email address that's real and functioning, but for all I know, it actually is. You should try and email it and see if you get a bounce back. But all right, so it says it created this guy over here. Let's grab that ID. But did it really? Well, last person is First Swag Kazakage. But now here we have our gibberish user. And we can search specifically for our gibberish user. There they are. No thoughts, no friends. They're brand new. They'll get there. All sorts of interesting thoughts and stuff. But what a terrible username. They've already regretted it. We should update it for them. New username. There we go. It'll work here. Sure did. And here. Oh yeah, everything's looking great. But you know what? They already don't like using our social network. They're going to delete their account. And just as soon as they were here, they were gone. So sad to see them go. But anyway, so as we've previously talked about, the users in here have friends. Not all of them do, though. Look here. Test user 2, 0 friends. How sad. Let's give them a friend. Get ahead of it and put them into, that's who we're looking at. But yes, post a friend. Slide that right there. And who do they want to be friends with? Miss Person. There we go. Knows maybe this online friendship will lead to that username being changed to Mrs. Person. Let's see here. Did that work? So test user 2, no friends. Test user 2, friends with Miss Person. Fantastic. But yet again, just as soon as test user 2 and Miss Person were friends, test user 2 said some stuff they shouldn't have. Miss Person doesn't want to be their friend anymore. Well, my hypothetical scenario is backwards for what we're about to do, because I'm just going to delete the exact one we just did. So Miss Person's ID is the friend we're deleting. And let's get back here. Test user 2 is the one that's being removed from. Says it worked. Did it work? Yep. Test user 2 back to having no friends. So lonely, so sad. Okay. Moving on. Let's look at our thoughts. So go ahead and get them all. Look at those. Fantastic. Yeah, getting them. We already can see the reactions. That's great. We can see a lot more detail than we could in the versus the users. Yeah, so let's get one individual thought. There it is. Great stuff. But yeah, let's post a new one now. So what all do we need here? We're going to need a username and ID. So who's going to post? Well, just go boringly with test user 1. Their ID, and there is their username. And just go thoughts, blah, blah, blah. Created, supposedly. Let's refresh here. So that thought now exists down here. That's good stuff. You can pull it up and look at it specifically. There it is too. And if we go up here and we'll rerun that test user 1, and they have 3 thoughts instead of 2. It was 2 before, if you recall, but we can come in here, test user 1, those thoughts. Fantastic. We've created a thought. But test user 1 has regrets. We're going to change this thought. Update one. So this thought and different thought. Let's see what happened. So did this thought change? It sure did. We can see it here as well. All right, fantastic. But test user 1 is being very wishy-washy, has also decided, let's just go ahead and get rid of that thought. That shouldn't be the message I put there. Obviously. Okay, I should change that. We're too far into the video, though. Trudging along. Did that delete the thought? Well, maybe that should have worked that way. Well, maybe not. I don't know. That actually probably just crashed my server, didn't it? Looks like it, I guess. Okay, so let's go back here. Well, let's see if we get that thought now. Well, that's not good. Oh, I deleted a different thought, did I? Is that a user ID? That would explain it. Let's see if that works. Thought deleted. Okay, my messaging system is correct. I just can't read my own errors. Living and learning, folks. Okay, so now that thought's gone. If we look at test user 1's thoughts, it is gone. All right. That got a little too exciting for my tastes, but I refuse to re-record this video. So we're just leaving all that in. Fantastic. Moving along, folks. We can add reactions. So let's go ahead and pull up a thought that exists again. I have thoughts. You can see test user 2 has already reacted. Me too. But now Miss Person is going to react, and I need to. Oh, wait, I don't need to put their ID. That helps. I do need to put the thought ID in the route. Let's avoid another disaster where you have to watch me figure out what I screwed up in real time and I look real dumb. It's great stuff. So I have thoughts. Miss Person says, "Are you sure?" There we go. That is now a reaction. Look at it here again too. Actually, I didn't pull it up there. We're going to go the extra mile and look at it anyway, though. All right, so yeah, I have thoughts. Me too. Are you sure? Okay, so we can post reactions. Let's go ahead. We'll keep with the train I'm rolling and just delete the things I have created live. So we're going to delete from that thought. And we are going to delete. Well, you know what? Test user 2 is reconsidered and realized, no, I don't have thoughts. So they want to remove this reaction. Throw that on the end there. Deleted. Boom. There we go. Reaction deleted. So that about does it, but let's go ahead and delete one of our users and see what happens. So as we can see here, the first two thoughts are by test user 1. And let's go ahead and pull one of, well, I guess that's already pulled. Should have prepared more for this, you know. But here we go. Let's delete test user 1. So annoyed with test user 1. I'm really sick of them, honestly. So user and thoughts have been deleted, but let's test the truthiness of that. I guess first off, were they really deleted? Oh no, there's no user with that ID anymore. And they're gone. Test user 2, maybe they should rename themselves test user 1 now. But if we get all the thoughts, they're gone. Straight to test user 2's thoughts. So we can see scrolling down here, no one or no posts from test user 1 exist any longer. This is gone. There are no thoughts with that ID. All right, sweet action. I probably forgot 6 or 7 things, but I don't think any central grader could stand to listen to me yammer on for any longer. So we're going to close it out. And if